try out a new sauce today. Pretty, whoo-wee, that smells, oh gosh. I almost felt that on my tongue just sniffing it. 1 second. A couple dabs on the old eggs. When something uses 3 X's to spell extra hot, that's how you know you're in trouble. Let's try it. Here goes nothing. Pretty spicy, but not unbearable. Here are the ingredients: red habanero peppers, fresh carrots. Fresh carrots, which is pretty unique. Out of, I don't know, scale of 1 to super spicy, this is probably like a 6, really.
A few moments later.
This is a little bit of a amendment to my prior grading of the heat scale. I added a fair amount more to my eggs, and it's definitely more like a 7.5, maybe even an 8. And it's nice and spicy, but what's cool is you can kind of taste the sweetness of the carrots in there. So it's very, very flavorful. And it's got a good amount of heat, but it's not overbearing, not too much to where I just want to not eat it. This scene right here was recorded by none other than my young, soon-to-be vlogging himself son,
me.
So Sundays are kind of crazy because they're always super, well, relatively busy, right? We spend time with family. We eat dinner typically with family, kind of like a Sunday dinner tradition. This is a Batman figure. Okay. They're really, really busy, and today was definitely no different. Tonight, Woodrow picked 4 questions right before we turned this camera on. So I'm going to answer the 4 questions that he instantly came up with. And the first question is, what is my favorite fruit? My favorite fruit is watermelon. It's delicious. It kind of always represents summertime. Sometimes what we do is we get a whole watermelon into a bunch of pieces, put those pieces in a blender, blend it, and then freeze it, and then we have watermelon popsicles, and that is amazing. Question number 2 is, what is my favorite camera? And folks, you are watching me through it right now, and it is the Canon SL2, which after a lot of research, basically I decided was the best camera for me to get my vlog started. Ultimately because it's at a really good price point. The features that it has basically are very kind of focused on like video versus like actual photography because of the number of autofocus points and all that stuff, but that's getting really technical. Number 3, what's my favorite color? I like blue. I like red, kind of like I've got on now, right? Blue and red, but I also really, really love like neon colors. Like that's part of the reason why I really, really dig the Seahawks, and their uniforms are just sick. What's my favorite movie? That is just like asking me what my favorite band is. It's probably the hardest question ever to answer, and I have to usually divide it out into genres or genre. So I don't know. I can't even answer that question. There's so many favorite movies. What about, you know, like The Goonies, Godfather, Goodfellas, like basically the entire Godfather trilogy. Yes, I know Godfather 3, but come on, man. Andy Garcia, when he says, "What did you say?" Best thing ever in cinematic history. But really just like any old school, you know, gangster movies, anything that Pacino or De Niro are in back in the day, or anything that Scorsese directs is, an A+ in my book. And then also Christopher Nolan, the guy is maybe, in my opinion, one of the only original storytellers in the game right now. Happy Sunday. Good night.
Good night.
I hope you're ready. Are you ready for an amazing week?
Yep.
Tomorrow's Monday. I love Monday. Anyway, good night. Sleep tight. And if you're wearing high heels, be careful like Baby Jane.